So, hi guys, welcome to the channel Learn Concepts with Nikhil, Discover, Learn and Grow. So, in this video, we'll be learning about a roadmap versus release plan, right? So, as a business analyst, you need to know what is roadmap and what is a release plan. To remember simply, roadmap is strategic plan and release plan. Roadmap is strategic plan and release plan is something which is tactical, which is short term. Roadmap is long term, and we will be discussing about them in future slides. But as a business analyst, you need to know these terms, right? So, what is the roadmap, right? So let's go to definition. A high-level plan showing the long-term vision of a project or a product, right? For example, if your company or if your client gave you some project, right? You will be planning like how it should be achieved, what are the resources I need to keep. 'Cause it's a long-term vision, right? It may take 1 year or 2 years or maybe 5 years. So it's a long-term vision of how you are planning your product, how you are planning your project, right? So that is about roadmap. It's a clear documentation plan of a long-term vision, strategic vision. This is strategic thinking, purpose. Tell stakeholders what coming next in the broad sense, right? So it's roadmap is basically used for stakeholder communication to tell them what is coming next, what big thing is coming next. Karke. So time frame will be months to years, not months, but it will actually take half a year to sometimes years, like 2 3 years, 6 months to 2 3 years, based upon the project and based upon the product they are building. Example: imagine you are working for a fitness app. Your roadmap might look like in the quarter one you will be adding calorie tracking features or user stories, basically features. In quarter one, you will be adding calorie tracking features. In quarter two, Q1, Q2 represents for quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four. Every year has 4 quarters. Uh, January, February, March are quarter one. 4 to 6 months are quarter two. 7 to 9 months are quarter three, and 10 to 12 months are quarter four. So, in the quarter one, we will be adding calorie tracking features. In the quarter two, we'll be introducing AI workout suggestions. In the quarter three, launch a community app. In the quarter three and quarter four, expand to smartwatches, right? This is all about roadmap. You will be having the broader sense. You will be having the long-term vision. What I need to do in first month, what I need to do in the second month, what I need to do in the fifth month, what I need to do in the 11th month. Karke, you will be having the broader vision, long-term vision. That is nothing but roadmap. And let's go for release plan. Yeah. So release plan is nothing but it's tactical. So, it's short term, right? Tactical is nothing but short term. Strategic is nothing but long term. So let's see the definition. A detailed plan that breaks down the roadmap into specific releases. So in the quarter one, you planned key I have to add a calorie tracking app. So what release plan does is it's break down the roadmap and it gives the continuous releases, right? So let's see the purpose. Guides the development team on what will be worked and when. So it's like it will be guiding the developing team. Roadmap will be explaining, communicating with the stakeholders, and this release plan will be guiding the developers and technical team like designers and testing. So time frames will be months to weeks, basically some sprints, right? But roadmap will be taking so many sprints, like around 20 to 30, 40 sprints. But release plan can complete in a 3 to 4 sprints, 5 to 6 sprints, or sometimes 1 to 2 sprints, based upon the future they are working on, feature they are working on. Yeah, right. Yeah. Example for the quarter one, right? In the roadmap, we have the broader sense of the product, quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four, right? But in the release plan, right, we will be breaking down the quarter one into different sprints. So in the quarter one calorie tracking feature, the release plan might look like a sprint one. In the sprint one, I'll be building the database. In the sprint two, I'll be developing food search feature. In the sprint three, I'll be testing the future. In the sprint four, I'll be releasing version 1.1. Karke, you will be what you can say you'll be breaking down the roadmap into specific releases, right? So that is nothing but release plan. As a business analyst, you need to know the terms called a roadmap and a release plan. And Product manager or business analyst. Product manager will be working on the roadmap with the inputs of a business analyst, and on the release plan, product manager again with the help of business analyst will be also planning release plans too. So this is the difference between a roadmap and release plan. So yeah, what are the key differences? The focus should be like future focus. Okay, the focus is on long-term strategy for roadmap. Where it comes to release plan, it is short-term execution or specific releases of the long-term plan, right? Long-term vision or long-term strategy. Level of detail, it's a high level, right? A roadmap is high level, but release plan is very detailed, low level. Time frame is months to years, sometimes 6 months or 9 months or 10 months, sometimes 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, vice. So time frame will be not fixed for roadmap, but for the release plan, time frame is fixed, weeks to months. Next, we will go for examples. Like we know the examples, right? We have seen in the slides. So let's go to the next point. Who uses it? Like product managers will be creating the roadmaps, right? As a product manager, he is the owner of the product, right? Product managers are also called as CEOs, chief executing officers of the particular product. So as a CEO, he will be creating the roadmap, right? They are unofficial CEOs, not official CEOs. They are unofficial CEOs of product. So as a product manager, you will be crafting the what you can say a roadmap with the help of a BS and taking the inputs of executives. Release plan is the responsibility of a BS. He will be crafting release plans and he will be implementing them with the help of developers, testers, and Scrum masters. Simple analogy. We will go for simple analogy so that you can understand better. Roadmap is like Google Maps, right? Broader sense shows the full journey. Release plan is like a ton by ton directions. For example, you are going from a destination, you're going from point A to point B, right? It's like 15 kilometers. Roadmap is like 15 kilometers, but release plan is like a ton by ton on which turn you have to take so that you can achieve your destination fastly. करके. So that is about release plan and roadmap. In the next slide, I have also included verification versus validation. So in this slide, I will be explaining you the difference between verification and validation. Verification and validation are not same. And from the first video, I think so. From the first or second video, we are saying that like requirements will be verified, requirements will be validated. करके. So what is verification and validation? First of all, verification and validation are not same. So let's see the definition and let's understand the differences between verification and validation, right? Verification stands for like, are we building the product right? For example, it concentrates more on technical perspective. Are we building the product right? Is the product is building right or not? करके. We are building the product in the right manner or right way or not. It concentrates on what you can say technical perspective. But coming to validation, it concentrates on are we building the right product, right? So are we building the right product? माने तो like is our product or is our software product will be solving the user's problem or not करके. So verification is low level, it is very detailed. Validation is high level, it concentrates more on user's perspective. Is it solving the client's or user's perspective करके. So let's see the definition. Ensures the system is built correctly, right? Focuses on technical perspectives, technical specifications and all. Ensures the system is built correctly as per the requirements and specifications. Let's come to validation. Ensures the system meets the business needs and solves the intended problem, right? So validation is something it ensures the business needs and ensures the business objectives. Are we building the right product? Are we building the product as per the business objectives or not? Or it is solving the problems of the client or the users? Are we building the right product? Is a validation. Are we building the product a right manner, right? Are we building the product in a right manner or not is nothing but a verification. Focus is on process oriented. So we, verification is process oriented, right? Checks if the requirements are properly implemented or not. So it is low level, very detailed. Focus is on outcome oriented for validation. It does not focus on a low level details and specifications and implementations. It focuses on outcomes. Is a product, is a built product solves the user problems or not? करके. Ensures the final product is useful and meets users expectations. In our case, it is client, right? as a business analyst perspective. Who performs it? Business analyst, developers, and testers. So verification is low level, very detailed implementation, right? So it usually performed by developers and testers as well as with the help of business analyst. Why? Because he will be gathering the requirements, right? So yeah. Who performs validation? Business analyst, business users, and UAT team. It's quite intuitive, right? UAT team is the one who will be checking the system is working according to the business needs or not. Okay. We'll be learning about UAT in detail in the next videos also. When it happens, during requirement analysis, design and development. So basically, it's about building the product. Are we building the product right? When it happens in validation during acceptance testing and product development. So then they will be validating. The users or the clients will be validating the product in the phase of validation, in the phase of UAT. But developers and testers will be verifying the requirements in the what you can say in the development phase. Techniques used: reviews, walkthroughs, requirement analysis, test case scenarios. As simple as that. And the technique used for validation are nothing but UAT testing, functional testing, business testing, and based upon all the testings, right? Yeah. Key questions. Are we following the correct specification? Are we following the correct technology? Are we following the correct specification and correctly implementing the product or not? Okay. Key questions. What is the key questions for validation? Does the solution or does the problem solves the business problem which is given by the client or solves the business objective karke? So verification and validation are not same. Verification is low level, validation is high level. Verification is, are we building the product in a right way? Validation is, are we building the right product so that it can solve the user problems or client problems? So this is about release plan versus roadmap and also verification versus validation. So thank you guys. In the next video, we'll be learning some more about business analysis. Bye.